Hello, this is flashpower.com, and today I'm going to be showing you some techniques you can use in Flash Professional CS4. And I'm just going to click here to start a new document. Okay. Now, it's quite an easy layout really, but I'm going to teach you some cool things. First, let's start with the square tool. Right, I'm going to show you some keys. They saved my life before, so no, I didn't say cheese, I said keys. Yeah. Alright, okay. It's enough joking, James. Alright. So I've just selected it. I'm going to the transform tool here. Now, you can see that you can move it around. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. You can slant it. Now, most of you probably know that you've got options here to bend the corners. Undo that. Control Z is to undo, or you can distort it. Now, these keys, if you press, whoops, no, don't press whoops. If you press Control, it comes up with that arrow, so you can distort it. And I'll show you why this comes in handy. Right, but if you press and hold Control and Shift, you can distort both ends at the same time. You can make any shape in the world with that, man. Okay, so let's make this a bit skinnier. Alright, okay, so that's one shape. We'll group it, and that means it won't be in bitmap. Well, it won't be in raster, or vector. So, right, basically, all them dots you see, that means they're in like a bitmap form, meaning it can be edited. You can move parts around. But we want it so you can't move it around. So, it's stable. So it's Control and G to group it, or you can right click and group it. You go up here to modify, Control G. I hate going the long way, what's the point? Right, anyway, Control G. Shut up, not you, him. Control G. Alright, now it's grouped. Now you can move it around. Now if you hold Alt and you move it down, and let go, still holding Alt, it copies it. Now I've got two symbols, but I don't want this one above that one. I want it below it. So how can I do that? You press Control and down. There you go. But I want that to be a head. I want it to be a neck, and that's not really the size. You know, it's not proportionate. So what I'm going to do now is do what I've told you before. I'll show you something, because it confused me when I first started it. Is because it's grouped, you can't do that. It doesn't let you. What a bugger. You have to go in it. Only when it's in this format you can actually change it. And I'm going to do both sides and make it skinnier. Make that a bit thicker. There you go. That's the neck, head. I'm going to make the whole thing just with these shapes. I'm going to make a body. Oopsie doopsie. Lalo and Poe. Right. Now I'm just going to make it bigger. But I don't want it like that. I want it exactly the same measurements, just bigger. And the way to do that, to keep it the same, you hold Shift and you click on the corner and you drag it. See, and it keeps the measurements. But I think that's kind of lame because it's exactly the same shape. So I'll change the shape. It's a bit wider here. A bit in here. Yeah, make it a bit strong. My name is Maximus Millions. And you know what we could do? we could do this, do that, and actually make it out a bit more. Yeah, that's fine. That looks good to me. Let's create some eyes. Now again, you do this and you get all these weird shapes. It's not good, but you know, if it's a perfect circle if there's that little, if it highlights, you see the little circle where the cursor is. If it's highlighted, it means it's a perfect circle. But a way to make sure that you're drawing a perfect circle no matter what is holding shift, and it keeps it at that shape. These little tips, they might seem silly, but they're the way I was doing it before, because it's more, because normally you get it out of proportion otherwise. Anyway, we start making some lines here. I'm going to show you some techniques for animation. What I do when I'm animating. But anyway, select that like that. We'll get that same angle. Actually, do it like that. Make it black because it is going inside. See, I hate it when it does that. You know, these corners, or when it round, something like that. So I'm just going to control and the plus sign on your keyboard zooms in. I know most of you are like, yeah, I already knew that, but tough. I'm telling you anyway. Right. Sorry, I've just didn't explain. Right, when you go over a line, I'm gonna set it for another tutorial. You have to wait for the next tutorial, and I'll tell you what's going on. How I'm making these curved instead of flipping stupid lines. No, not you. Yeah, that. Thank you. Flipping idiots. No, I don't want it like that. Okay, that's good. That's good. So good. Okay, that's good. Go back. Go back. Little more guy-y. He looks a bit too happy. Smaller. With one eyebrow. Got another one. Wait. Listen to me, alright? Yeah, good. Right, now I'm going to do a key what I have to teach you in a different one as well, because I haven't got much time. I don't know how much time I've taken already. Flipping probably hours. Look what I've done in hours. Ain't it crap? Okay, so there's my robot guy. Yeah. Right, if you select one object and you want to select two, you press Control and you click. No, sorry, Shift and click. And you can move them. Ooh! Wow, look at that robot woman. Ah. Okay, man. Just go down. Let's see.